what is the detail from the current sticky terminal. So that's why the AP have to enable that to scan. Or else, if we never enable the scanning mode, what will happen? It will just trigger the blind hangover. Okay, if yes, you proceed to the next step. Okay, you can check. Okay, right now I already enabled the A scanning. Is that the terminal still a sticky device? When there's no, right now, previously it's a sticky terminal. It can connect to my AP number 1. Example, SDA1 connect to my AP1. Okay, after I go to this field process already, right? Then suddenly the SDA1 is not connected to the AP1 anymore. So that means right now I don't need to trigger the roaming anymore. It's already lost the connection, or maybe it's due to some other reason. So if yes, okay, right now the SDA1 still connect to the AP1. Then you check, is there a better neighboring AP access or not? That means have any AP can giving the better signal strength to the current SDA or not? If no, that means right now the AP1 right is the better signal strength to the current SDA1. So I no need to trigger any roaming at this moment, unless I find out any neighboring AP right that's got a better signal strength than the AP1. So if yes, then you perform the roaming. Executor smart roaming. For the terminal, support the 802.11b. So the AP can able to force the terminal to roam to the target AP based on the BSS transition mechanism. Because when the terminal can support the 802.11b, this means the AP can able to manage this terminal and force them to connect to the better signal strength AP. The case will be different when the terminal doesn't support the 802.11b. So what they can do here, the AC have to send the message to inform the AP, try to disconnect to the sticky terminal. It is trying to de-associate with the current terminal. And force the terminal try to connect to another better signal strength of the AP. Because right now the AC cannot control the SDA to connect to another better signal strength AP. So this is the way. So they force current connected AP to add the SDA MAC address right into the blacklist for temporary. So after they already add into the blacklist right from the AP number 1, so the AP1 will not going to associate with the current terminal anymore. So when the current terminal lost the associate with the AP1, so of course you're trying to search for the same AP right, can able another AP can able to provide the same service to the current terminal. And this is the blind hangover. Okay, this is happening when the channel scanning is not enabled on the AC. And the terminal is reported to the sticky terminal. So right now they actually is connected through one of the AP inside the network here. So for the 3 consecutive time, so the AC will attempt to disconnect the terminal to enable the terminal to roam. This is the blind hangover, as I explained earlier on. So the AC will try to force the current connected AP right to de-associate with the SDA. So when the SDA lost the connection to the current AP right, of course you try to find another AP can able to provide the same service to the current terminal. Then the next one is the blind hangover protection. If the terminal still associate with the original AP, after being forcibly disconnected by the AC for the 3 consecutive times, the terminal does not roam, and the AC will going to consider there's no better signal neighboring AP is available. Because this case is happening right when there is no another AP in the surrounding here. So even the AP, the original AP, try to force the SDA here, they can't able to associate with the current AP. Okay, after the three route, the SDA still not room to another AP. Then the AC will assume in the surrounding here, they don't have another AP can able to associate with the SDA right now. And they understand right now this SDA, they can't able to perform the rooming in this case. So you're going to enable protection, okay, for this SDA. So the protection time is up to 30 minutes. So this is the working principle of the smart roaming. So at the beginning step, the PC is located in the area 1. So inside the area 1, you send all the frame to the AC, okay, through the AP1. So for the PC can support the 802.11k. So you're going to send its own information all to the AC, of course through the AP1. Okay, now the PC try to room to the area number 2. So when they perform the rooming, so before they room, we're going to check, the AP is going to check on this PC. If the PC can support the 802.11b, so that means right now the AP can able to manage the PC to perform the smart rooming. So that means I can able to order the PC to connect to another new AP in this case. So previously the AC rack is already received all the information from the PC because it can able to send the 802.11k. So they based on those of the statistics rack to measure. Okay, they're going to check on the AP1 and AP2. Right now my client, okay, the PC in the area number 2. So right now he's in the area number 2 already. So AP1 and AP2, can you tell me who can provide the better signal strength to the current user? So they're going to check on the RSSI in 2 AP here, AP1 and AP2. So after doing the measurement, they know the AP2 have the better signal strength, can able to provide that to the PC client here. So the AP1, we're going to send the order to the PC client here and ask the PC here connect to the new AP. So this is a process. You can see the number 4 and number 5. After the AP1, send the D associate to the PC2 rack. Then the PC now they finally connect to the AP2. Okay, instead I keep connect to the AP number 1 with a low signal strength. Okay, here's the content number 3. Application of the smart roaming. Smart roaming can be applied to any scenario with a sticky terminal. Okay, and is especially effective for the high density scenario, such as the large new conference and the high density stadium. And the last one here, the example of the configuration for smart roaming. Okay, giving the topo like this. So right now we have one AC, one switch, and 2 AP. So this is the configuration example here. We need to enable the smart roaming. Configure the SNR rate based smart roaming. Set the threshold for determining a sticky terminal. Then the remaining we just optional. Okay, the optional include the sticky terminal check interval, the aging time of the unable to room record for terminal. So when we know some of the terminal they can't able to perform the rooming, they're always going to connect to the previous AP. Then you can set the aging time here. And the last one is set the upper and the lower threshold for the smart roaming. So to enable the smart roaming, what we need to do here is enable it inside the RAM profile. So we need to enter to the WLAN view. Inside there, we're using the command called smart room enable. Okay, by default, it's not going to enable for you, so we have to do it manually. And of course, we also can use a command right to change and adjust the room threshold. Okay, using the command smart room threshold, check SNR, check rate. Then followed by the threshold. So this is the way how we're going to using the command to modify the threshold for the SNR and also the rate. Then the next one here is some of the optional. Okay, set the terminal check interval. Okay, at the same RM profile, we can using the command smart rooming SNR check interval 10. So that means every 10 seconds I'm going to scan it. Then the optional number 2, set the aging time of the unable to room record for the terminal. So that's how long to determine right now the terminal is belong to the unable to room terminal because the device the AC itself they didn't know how long. Then I can able to take the action and consider this one is belong to the unable to room. So you need to tell them the expire time. So using the command smart room enable room client space expire time space followed by the time here. Okay, how long they're going to check. And the last one is saying the threshold for the smart rooming. It is very simple, just using the smart room threshold followed by the rate. Okay, giving the value here. Then now closing to the last part, the radio-2G-profile. So this is for the 2.4 gigahertz frequency band. So this smart rooming, right, we want to enable this one in which frequency band. So right now I want to use this one for 2.4. So that's why we need to go using this command to do that. We enter the radio 2G profile, putting the command RAM profile smart room. So this is a way how to enable that. So if currently the AP support the 5 gigahertz frequency band, we need to do the same thing. Okay, at the WLAN view, using the radio 5G profile, and do it same as the 2G profile, the previous that we did. Okay, don't forget to put inside the AP group. Okay, inside the AP group, I'm going to bind in the radio 5G profile and also the radio 2G profile. If you want to verify the configuration, we use the command display RM profile followed by the name. So after it enables those of the configuration on the RM profile, so you can able to see the smart room, the check SNR, whether it's already enabled here or not. When you never enable, they will show disable. Okay, and of course for the threshold, you can see what is the threshold limit. Okay, they set to the 30. Okay, the dB to do the calculation. And the next one, to check which radio is ready enable the smart rooming. So the command here we're using is display reference RM profile with the name. So this is all about the summary here. So I did explain the overview for the smart rooming. Okay, why we need using the smart rooming? Before the smart rooming, what will happen? All the terminal will always stick to the current connected AP, and they're not going to room to the another new AP. Even they can give us the better signal strength. Process of the smart roaming. So how they going to process, okay, in the smart roaming mode. And also these are some of the applications for the smart roaming. The last one is a configuration example for the smart roaming. So to do that is very simple. So what we need to do that is just go to the RM profile, enable that. So once you enable it already, don't forget to select the frequency band you want to enable the fast roaming.